Hello, bonjour à toutes et à tous, ici Mioserga pour sévère. Le retour en live pour sur D4, on va essayer d'avancer un peu plus dans l'histoire. Dans les quêtes annexes. Il y a un résumé. Suspect dit. Je l'aurais arrêté. Alors j'ai fait pour la première fois un cadeau à Amanda qui n'a sans beaucoup aimé tout ce qui est pour Duncan. Voyons voir. On va essayer de voir. Est-ce que ça c'est vraiment la tenue top tendance? Allez, on reprend l'enquête. Ah mince, j'ai pas pu le choper. Le géant bien creepy.
Have you honed your...
What about this outfit?
Suki, just look. How long has it
Eh ben
been
putain,
since
ça
we
va être
last
difficile.
saw such abhorrible style? You really don't have a clue about art yet, do you? It's nothing to be ashamed of. The art world will accept your challenge anytime you want to make it.
I think that means no doubt. What am I missing?
Est-ce qu'il a moyen de savoir les tenues qu'on a sans pour autant fouiller? On dirait pas, donc comment je pourrais savoir? Parce que peut-être c'est une tenue que je devrais avoir plus tard. Ou que je pourrais... ou que j'ai déjà. Réfléchis, ça pourrait être quoi? Ça pourrait être quoi? Je suis pas sûr même dans la voie, peut-être que je suis censé débloquer plus tard. Mais bon, je vais vite fait consulter une petite solution. Ah, il n'a même pas les solutions sur les catalex. Bon, on retourne bien faire à la surface.
Are you eating okay? Strange that you'd suggest that.
Ah, j'ai bien
Be
sûr
a
entendu.
weird day. Enough beating around the bush. Come on, just say you want to eat.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, go wash up.
Oh, vous me donnez faim, les mecs. C'est quoi cette façon de couper?
Mystic River.
Ah, the perfect conversation for the dinner table.
Perfectly perfect. Two detectives at the table, one private.
Sounds like the start of a bad joke.
An old couple living along Shore Drive found the body. They were out power walking and got a nasty surprise.
Teddy, please. The joke goes on?
Human
Vérifie
beings,
juste le son.
sourpuss.
On m'entend?
So let's call the corpse in the river Adam, or Vic. And we'll call our suspect Billy. He just turned himself in today. Our suspect Billy also has a younger sister who was killed.
Oui, c'est bon, on m'entend.
Pretty morbid for a quiz show.
She's our second victim, then, okay? Carol. The investigation revealed that, apparently, Billy learned Adam had killed Carol. and so killed him in revenge. Then tossed his body in the river. But something just doesn't quite add up.
Carol's body was fished out of the river too?
Yep, that's right. Suspect Billy says he wanted to give him the same treatment as he gave his sis.
Maybe Billy killed them both. Although that doesn't add up either, does it? There's no reason he would confess to just killing Adam in that case.
That's where I got stumped too.
Adam and Carol were probably lovers. Billy, responsible for his sister, was against the relationship.
So he tossed them both in the Mystic River.
Were they wearing matching rings? Any jewelry?
Indeed they were, David. They had rings on that the witnesses saw them buying from a street stall.
Love blinds people to those around them. It was the same with me and little Peggy.
So why'd Billy lie, huh?
It's no great chase. He wanted to get between them, even if the only way was as victim and killer.
Loneliness can really work a man over. I'll let the boys in Homicide know tomorrow.
And I'll put this one on your tab, Teddy.
Nouveau plat, steak. Nouveau plat, vin rouge. Affaire numéro 2 terminée, criminel ordinaire.
What's up, Dick? Something you needed?
You got any more details on the circumstances of the vanishing?
An aircraft bound for Boston was suddenly struck by lightning. It shook violently, throwing the inside into chaos. And after the courier tussled with the marshal and flight crew...
He suddenly vanished?
That's about the size of it.
Any chance he just jumped from the plane?
Well, it can't be completely ruled out. I mean, but if he did, there's no sign of his having done so. All flight paths have been checked between Boston and D.C. But we found no witnesses and not a trace of the courier. Unless he was just spirited away. I mean, there's no way we'd find nothing after 48 hours. I tell you, it's insane.
It's been 2 days since the lightning strike. So where's all the info?
People died during this one.
What?
Including a John Doe. Just the kind of incident that airlines tend to keep mum. There's no info to sort through, because we're getting no info at all.
They're more interested in blame than they are human life.
Yeah, not to mention all the money.
Could the John Doe be the courier?
Nope.
You're positive?
Yep. The DNA samples don't match. He took some when he was arrested.
Fair enough. About this memento, you're sure it's okay to bring it to me?
Yeah, it was on the disposal list. Doesn't look like any family's coming for his stuff. His name was Derek Buchanan. So his name starts with a D, too.
Is this Marshall legit then?
Of course, David. Why'd you even ask?
It's like penalties in hockey. Tripping, clipping, roughing. Remain aware of your surroundings, or you'll run into trouble somewhere.
Enough, man, all right? The Marshal was killed in the line of duty. Heroes who do everything for their country deserve only respect.
Been checking lobster stomachs too?
Yeah, maybe we'll find bits of them down at Quincy Market. But let's say he did fall into the Atlantic.
Dans l'Atlantique.
That's still really bad for us. I mean, this guy had evidence on D, the mastermind behind all this shit. Let's just hope that he isn't lobster chow.
So, this is where the detective who can search the past steps in.
That's right.
On va l'acquérir. Voyou. J'aime bien le style trident. Trop cher, ça je peux pas acheter. What? On va changer un peu de tenue complète pour voir ce qu'on a à disposition. Donc ce serait des collaborations avec d'autres développeurs, c'est ça? Union des... On va essayer ça pour voir. Ça fait tellement bizarre de te dire, putain, mais je suis un enquêteur là, avec un suite à capuche. Killer Instinct. Personne qui va réagir à mes changements de tenue, forcément, à part l'autre.
How's security for the transport? Nice and tight?
You trying to say something?
I'm worried that you might let this guy just slip away from you. Even up here, it might happen.
Mind your own business, boy.
What about security in the airport then?
Security at Logan Airport is tighter than Fort Knox since 9/11. No need for you to worry about anything.
If possible, I'd really like to have a word with him.
The hell you will.
I'll leave you alone. Once I've got what I want from him. Really, I will.
I don't care a rat's ass about what you need or what you'll do for me, boy.
Marshal, I want to ask you something.
I've got nothing to say to a man who abandoned his duty.
Abandoned?
Am I wrong? You quit the force, right?
How do you know that?
I'm nothing like you. I'd never run from anything. I'd pursue my targets to the end of the earth. Never give up.
I haven't given up. There are some cases that can't be solved from inside the machine.
Oh. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. If, oh, let's say the President of the United States were here, well, then I'd hear you out. See, I'm a real patriot. I'd be respectful in front of the President.
Chasse au fléau.
I don't see him on board. So get lost.
You think you can get rid of me? Okay. I'll play your game. I'll find the president and stick him right in your arrogant face.
What? Tu veux amener le président ici?
Have you...
What about this outfit?
Suki, just... You really... It's...
What am I...
Ouais, bon, on va éviter de s'acharner dessus. J'ai peut-être pas la tenue qu'il faut. Ouais, creepy.
What are you doing here? This big fella. I've met him before somewhere, but I can't remember where. My scar is desperately trying to tell me that he knows something.
Hey, enough already. How long you planning on keeping me waiting?
Oh merde.
Get out here now! Fuck! Fuck! This shit! Fucking with my fake eye, weren't you? Trying to take it while I was sleeping? Is that your ass or your head? No more messing with this puppy! More lightning? Bad! Real bad! Bold! I said! You're never, ever, ever gonna get my fake guy! Didn't I, bitch?
Y'a personne qui réagit.
Antonio Zapatero!
There you are! You're this young I've been hearing so much about. Not like I'm gonna spill the slop on thee, though. What be in there for me? Hey, papi! So how about you die, fucker?
Oh merde. Non, j'ai pas vu le côté à côté.
Wait! There's no way to stare in Truth's hair. If you wanna know about these, go on a fucking investigation.
Ouf. Faut vite que je m'habitue.
Whatever it is, I need it.
Are you serious? You're so silly.
Then I'll just have to take it by force.
J'ai même pas le temps de lire.
Beverage?
Ouh. Dans la gueule.
If you really do know who D is, I'll... Oh!
Oh putain. C'est les... So...
What? If I really know, you're what? Young-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Oh my goodness! Suki!
You'll get over it.
Yeah, things just got serious.
All right, Chapitre. I'm knocking this one out.
Vas-y, envoie. Parfait. Ouah. Et merde.
Right! That's my vanishing voodoo ball.
No hitting back at the pitcher!
This is how you use a megaphone.
Merde.
What is the evidence you have?
Oula. J'ai
My precious eye went flying. Fucking dumbass!
Maybe, but that doesn't matter. What do you know about these?
Mais j'ai même pas le temps de lire ce qu'ils disent.
Tell me.
Waouh. Putain, c'est QTE, c'est de malade. Faut oui que je m'habitue aux touches. Donne-la-moi. Connard. Oh bordel. Bordel, tout ce que tu veux, quoi.
How about you give up? You've had enough, right?
I'd say the same to you.
Non mais ils sont sérieux?
Shit, fuck! Oh, fuck!
Nighty nighty, yummy.
Now I've got you. Can't vanish now, can you?
Don't move. Let him go.
Olivia?
I warned you. We don't take kindly to stowaways. Just... who are you?
Putain, là, j'ai perdu pas mal de vie.
Olivia? Rabbit? The courier, he vanished?
Il a vraiment disparu. Mais je crois qu'il reste là. Il me faudra un petit peu rejeter ma vie vu tout ce que j'ai perdu.
courier rabbit would never hide in here.
Oh, no, no. I can't take it anymore. My hands and feet are cramping up.
What are you doing that for?
You there. Perfect timing. I can't take it anymore.
Take what? What is Deborah talking about?
That lightning strike electrified the floor and handrails. So I'm doing my best not to touch them. But I can't take it anymore. My arms, legs, neck, back, everything is screaming in pain.
I need to try and calm it down.
Lightning striking an airplane. Crazy, huh? Do you think this plane is okay?
First, squeaking windows, and now seats and floors are electrified? I'm almost impressed by your capacity to worry about the mundane.
Hold it! What was that about the windows?
They were squeaking, right?
Squeaking! The windows! You're saying the windows on this bucket squeak?
Hmm? Merde.
You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Fall from an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your fear-mongering to yourself.
Wieso?
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here, then? You also take notes on suspicious people, right?
That's right. There's you, of course, and I've got notes on that guy with the mannequin. Oh, I've got his number. He's one of them object sexuals.
I'll have to take your word for that.
It's a term applied to individuals who fall in love with inanimate objects. Come on, you've heard of it. A type of paraphilia. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, love has no boundaries.
What about the guy with the scar on his forehead? Stony face? In business class?
Oh, yes. Workaholic. Textbook. He's got it bad, too. He's either using his work to run away from something, or work itself is his reason for living.
Reason for living.
It's like Dr. Johnson always says, it doesn't matter what it is, just find a reason to live.
Là, on a fouillé. Qu'est-ce que...
Marshall, are you okay? What's with the attitude? I'm only asking because I was worried. You'd think nothing happened at all.
I don't need your jabber, boy.
Derek Buchanan. I'm not sure why, but he seems determined to ignore me. You've got quite a young wife. Is there a big age gap between you?
Putain de merde.
You're giving courage to men all across our fair nation. If a stony-faced gorilla like you can marry such a young, beautiful creature, there's hope for all of us yet, isn't there? But that's a surprise. You're the last person I'd expect to be carrying a picture of your family.
Listen up. I don't know who you are. But if you want to keep sucking down air, never talk to me again.
On a remonté le temps? Encore plus loin?
Man is far more than just his looks. My wife understood that well.
Marshall Buchanan doesn't know who I am? There's something very odd going on here. But just what is it?
La foudre.
Marshall. I'll be slapped with a match penalty if I push my luck any further. I'd better look for another way before I'm sent off for good.
Oh mince, mais je confonds les touches à cause parce que je suis pas habitué au truc de Xbox.
Go Boston, go! Nothing says Boston quite like this. There must be a baseball fan on board. It's for Boston versus New York. Pretty good seats, too. Of course, it's been used. Things don't come that easy. There's no one hiding in here. Where'd the courier go to?
Ow! Oh, my Sherry, I know. You must have been so scared. How is my Suki? Okay? There'll be champagne as soon as we arrive in D.C. Ooh, I think some Chardonnay might be nice.
Didn't your mannequin just break?
Hey! Excuse me! She's Suki, not a mannequin! Therefore, she most certainly cannot ever just break. Do you intend to make an enemy of the entire fashion industry?
No. That mannequin got totally wrecked.
Tut-tut! Say another word, mister, and I shall unleash my anger!
Okay, you win. Forget I even asked about your mannequin. My bad. No more about Suki.
That's right. She's not a mannequin. We can forget this ever happened. Of course, us being top fashion designers, we're never going to remember you anyway.
Ok, ça se pique.
Your choices in fashion So terrible.
Ah, ça va débloquer la
How
quête.
can one walk outside wearing that?
When did you become a military maniac?
This is fashion, you heathen. Retro and military, it's called. Both Suki and I are completely anti-war, of course.
Okay. But what I really wanted to know was, when did you change your clothes?
Progress cannot be stopped. When we changed is not what is important.
Il en reste sa place dans le Jojo
The
limite.
question should be, when can we change? Indeed, just look. The fashion we have on right now is already headed toward obscurity. It's imminent, like fluttering petals. At any moment, new inspiration is going to just explode into my brain. Like, of and von.
Avant-garde! Eureka!
Putain, il me fait bien marrer là.
Your exclamation just lifted the fog from my brain in a flash. Now, say it with me.
Non, je le ferai pas.
This will be my next theme.
Donc, on est vraiment dans le passé.
Your mannequin... I mean... Is Suki really okay?
You're so persistent. Look at her smooth, perfect body. She doesn't have a mark on her. Sue. Oh, you're so good. Oh, my Suki. Suki, you are just too lovely. If I were to lose you, I doubt I could go on living.
This does look like the real Suki. So just what's going on here? You've got red powder on your clothes. What is it?
Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Now then, where exactly is this red powder on my clothing? I don't see anything at all.
Aurait-il fait exprès?
An elite fashion designer. And a mysterious powder? My instincts as a former narcotics detective tell me something's up. I'll question him and find out more. Brilliant lights cast deep shadows.
What's that supposed to mean?
Musicians, artists, designers, top clientele for drug pushers.
I don't deny it.
And you're one of them too?
I don't need that stuff. I've got Suki. There's nothing that can possibly stimulate me more than her. Comparing her to the effects of mere chemicals? Synthetic drugs? You may as well just slap her in the face.
Yours is a world of trends, isn't it? There are trends in drugs, too. You're sensitive to trends, right? You know what I'm talking about. Real blood. The ultimate drug. Considered the final and best of the blood series. As the name might suggest, it's a bright red powder. Just like the suspicious powder I saw on your clothing.
You seem quite desperate to paint me as a junkie. but you're just overthinking things. The substance you question is nothing like that silly, real blood. It's far more wonderful, revolutionary, like a completely new age. For now, well, just call it D. D? What kind of question?
I'm investigating something.
Even if I knew about it.
He makes a good point. I can't approach...
Eh merde, ça a pas marché.
Tell me more about this new age.
No comment.
If it's all legit, surely you can tell me about it.
It isn't time to reveal anything yet. You'll hear about it soon enough, along with the rest of the world.
So you're planning on spreading a new age called D across the entire world simultaneously?
No comment.
This guy could be a lot more dangerous than he looks. I'll try taunting him a little. I'll try.
Ok, fallait faire dans ces temps.
I've worked it out. The D of this new age is the D from Duncan.
Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait là?
In other words, you want to make your own name the symbol of this new age. The whole world will be under the spell of the red powder that bears your name. But that isn't art. It's just attention-seeking. The desire for conquest. Just another wannabe dictator. Is that what Suki wants?
Say whatever you like. It's not like you can stop me.
Ok.
This guy is tougher than I thought. He knows I don't have anything on him, okay? I'll slap him with some proof. Something he can't run away from. All this talk of a new age called D, though. I just hope my bad feeling about all this is way off the mark. There's nothing here.
Rien du tout.
Why did I even think to try this? I must be getting tired.
Ok, rien par là.
Do you... You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Fall from an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your fear-mongering to yourself.
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here, then?
Ok, donc va falloir faire Plus de recherche, peut-être trouver une preuve.
The front is a cherry blossom pattern, and snow is on the back. When did that change over? It's a domestic flight. No large bags. The door looks fine. The door looks fine.
On dirait bien.
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No
Ah, c'est bon, j'ai
mistake.
déjà joué.
So what does that mean? The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean?
Tiens, là on n'a pas fouillé.
There's nothing here.
Voilà, ça rétablit ma vision.
There's nothing here.
Oui, ça, c'est quoi?
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean? There's nothing here.
Oh dear. Control will be an issue if I can't find it. Sir, can I help you with anything?
Where's Olivia?
Excuse me, sir. Exactly which Miss Olivia are you searching for?
Olivia Jones. She's a member of the crew, just like you are.
I'm very sorry, sir, but she isn't aboard this flight.
Come on. Did that lightning strike you too? She was right here a moment ago. In any case, you need to contact Logan Airport immediately. Tell them we have an emergency up here. Also, get the BPD to send some cops to the airport. Detective Forrest Kazin in particular. Give him my name and you'll have no problems.
Well, excuse me, sir, Are you hoping to use this confusion for something nefarious? If so, I'll have to stop you. Ugh, damn
Next
it.
time, I'll break more than your watch.
My most humble apologies, Mr. David Young. This incident has us all a little riled up, I'm sure.
Huh?
I'll make the call about the suspicious person immediately. To our destination, Ronald Reagan International Airport. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Boston et Washington, donc on serait vraiment plus tout et tout n'est pas encore.
Hey!
On est en fin de journée.
What a beautiful sunset. It reminds me of the day I proposed.
Encore des visions, quoi.
Little Peggy. I'll find who killed you. I will.
This is a problem. Where is it?
Are you looking for something?
Not at all, Mr. Young. I am completely at your disposal.
Have you contacted the airport?
Yes, of course.
Are you telling me the truth? It looks like you're so busy searching that you haven't done anything yet. I'll find what you're looking for. You just contact the ground.
That's very kind of you. Very well. I have lost a glove.
A glove? And it has to be this specific one?
Yes, it's a special order, perfectly fitted to my hand. I'm in serious trouble without it.
Why is he getting so upset about a glove? He's more high-strung than he looks. Tell me, where did she go?
Like I said, sir, she's not aboard this flight.
That's impossible. I talked to her.
And what, sir?
Olivia had a gun.
A gun? Please, don't even suggest such a thing.
She pointed a gun at me. Are you saying I was seeing things?
I think you must have. Maybe it was a pepper shaker. Even if she was on board this flight, there is absolutely no way she would be able to get a gun on board as well.
It was a Glock 26.
I'm very sorry, sir. Perhaps the shock of the lightning has caused you to be confused.
Whatever the case, I have to talk to her again.
Then you'll just need to keep on flying with us. If you get lucky, you'll end up on a flight with her. Eventually.
That's not really what I meant.
Voyons voir comment je... Ah, la petite sauvegarde.
Door looks fine.
This...
Voilà, ma vision est intablée. Par contre, il va me falloir bouffer quelque chose. Et pourtant là je vois bien là, la nourriture mais j'arrive pas à la prendre. Yep.
I found the glove. It's all burnt up, though.
Ah, thank you so much.
That's okay, is it?
No problem. I don't want to use it.
You don't? So... what's
Eh oui,
going
chat
on?
vilaine. Un joli chat qui vend de la nourriture.
Mr. Young. This is my problem. Simply recovering the glove was the most important thing.
Nyeh.
What does he want with a glove that can't even be used anymore? Just being high-strung doesn't explain that. I need to probe a bit deeper here.
Et en plus, chat avec un œil bleu et un œil vert. Tenue de gris grenouille. Ok. Bon bah, je reçois des fringues, merci.
Do the emergency doors work while in flight?
It's possible to manually switch over to door mode, but just touching the controls...
Tu veux un petit résumé, Mylène?
An alarm to sound in the cockpit. You would be better off not to get any silly ideas, sir.
What if that alarm was broken? Deactivated?
What are you planning?
I'm just trying to figure out the method of escape used by Olivia and the Vanishing Man.
Method of escape, is it?
Alors, j'en profite. Alors, en gros, le personnage, David Young, est un enquêteur qui peut plonger dans le passé via des objets appartenant à des personnes. Il s'en sert pour savoir qui est le meurtrier de sa femme, et tout ça sera lié à une drogue qui s'appelle Real Blood, plus le fait que sa femme, avant de mourir, par la main du meurtrier, aurait dit « cherche D » à son mari, et c'est tout ce qu'il se souvient, parce qu'il a reçu une balle dans la tête. Et c'est cette balle dans la tête qui lui permet d'avoir son pouvoir de voyager dans le passé. En gros, c'est vraiment un voyage temporel via des objets appartenant par exemple à des personnes soit vivantes, soit mortes. Et dans le cas présent, on a encore plus voyagé dans le passé en fait. Parce que là, je te résume vraiment en gros. Avant, il avait un personnage qui s'appelait Olivia et un gars qui s'appelait le passeur. Et que ce passeur avait disparu dans cet avion. Mais... Il a disparu, on sait pas comment, après que l'avion a été frappé par la foudre. Donc, il a voyagé dans le passé. Sauf que, lorsque le gars a tenté de s'échapper, avec une phase de QTE que je te laisserai voir avec un replay de ma part, avec un clip, la foudre est arrivée et il s'est fait retéléporter plus loin dans le temps. Donc, on est dans un passé encore plus loin. Et là, il essaie de comprendre. Il n'a pas encore saisi qu'il a voyagé plus loin dans le passé. Ce qui fait que, à l'heure actuelle, il n'a ni ce personnage qui s'appelle Olivia, ni le passeur qui est le criminel qui doit essayer de retrouver, qui bosserait comme par hasard pour un mystérieux boss qui s'appelle D. D comme le nom, D comme avait dit sa femme avant de mourir. Et là, il essaie vraiment de comprendre, il n'a pas saisi.
How many emergency exits are there?
How much do you know about the federal aviation regulations? They are the safety regulations as set by the Federal Aviation Administration. In accordance with them, a commercial aircraft must have enough emergency exits that all passengers can exit the aircraft within 90 seconds while only using half of them. That is what the rules state. We call it the 90-second rule.
Je finis cette discussion, après je te montre un peu la liste des suspects.
How many emergency exits are there?
Mathematics are clearly not your strong suit.
Non, j'avoue, les maths, c'est pas mon truc.
With crew, this aircraft can carry almost 140 people. Let's say 30 people can escape from one exit in 90 seconds. That would be one person every 3 seconds. Dividing 140 by 30 therefore indicates that at least 4.6 exits would be needed. Now, twice that are required by the regulations, which means the required number of exits is 9 or more. That means even you and your lack of math skills have a chance to escape, sir.
Le mec sympa qui te dit t'es stupide de manière un peu comme à la façon JDG quand il était sur les forums de son MMO, quoi. Être insultant sans dire d'insultes, quoi.
Could you escape by opening the windows in the cockpit?
The cockpit windows do not open. You aren't as smart as you look, Mr. Young. Indeed, the construction of the seat and cockpit windows is very different. While the seat windows are 3 layers of polycarbonate resin,
Non, sans deck,
the
en plus.
cockpit windows are 5 layers of reinforced glass and polycarbonate resin. Seat windows are 14 millimeters thick, but the ones in the cockpit are 45 millimeters. Passenger windows are designed to withstand external pressure, but the cockpit windows have to be able to withstand collisions with birds. Open windows like that, sir. Please.
Connaissance aéronautique, une petite annexe.
You know quite a bit about this airplane, don't you?
It's only natural. Our passengers' safety may rely on it.
Natural? I'm not sure I'd use that word to describe your encyclopedic knowledge.
And I'm not sure I'd use the word encyclopedic. Why, this level of knowledge. Even you could easily attain it, Mr. Young.
Easily?
Yes, very easily.
How?
Why, by taking a quiz.
What?
Quizzes are a great way to remember almost anything. You want to give it a try, don't you?
Quiz avion débutant. On va...
Looks like I stepped on a landmine.
Oui, pas qu'un peu.
I'll give you some simple questions. All you need do is answer them. The beginner level only needs 3 correct answers to pass. Are you ready, sir? Question. What is jet fuel made from?
What? N'avoue, sérieux, nitroglycérine. Alors nitroglycérine, je sais que c'est pour les explosifs. C'est kérosène, c'est sûr, quoi.
That is correct.
Bordel, ce niveau débutant.
Kerosene doesn't freeze at low temperatures and gives off no soot. That makes it extremely effective as an aircraft fuel. Okay, next question. Question. How many parachutes for passengers does a passenger aircraft carry?
Ah là, j'avoue. Non, il y a un par passager, là, il n'en aurait pas assez de place. Un seul pour le capitaine. Ce serait idiot qu'il en manque un. Et je dirais un seul pour le capitaine, parce que vu comme c'est le dernier qui doit stabiliser le vol... Mais c'est un peu le truc. Soyons logiques. Un par passager... Non. Il lui faut de la place. Il faut de la place pour les trucs de masque. Et un seul pour le capitaine. Le mec est trop occupé à essayer de maintenir le cap. Il ne pourrait pas l'utiliser. Donc j'y ai aucun. Et c'était aucun.
That is correct. Letting an amateur loose with a parachute would do them no favors.
C'est
If
sûr.
something should happen, don't think about jumping out. I would instead recommend adopting the brace position.
Moi j'ai plutôt vu dans le sens
The
quantité.
last question at the beginner level. Your luck runs out here.
Ah bah.
Question. What are airplane tires filled with?
Oula. Des rêves, de l'oxygène, de l'azote. Déjà l'oxygène ça a l'air stupide, de l'azote... L'azote liquide, littéralement c'est presque la seule chose que je verrais quoi.
That is correct. Friction with the runway causes aircraft tires to become very hot. When this happens, using nitrogen minimizes the risk of fire. It is also inert, doesn't oxidize, and contains no water, so it doesn't expand. Nitrogen is therefore the perfect choice when it comes to landing and taking off. Oh my, this is quite something. You've cleared the beginner level. Congratulations.
Bon moi ça fait une sorte de petit cours. C'était l'instant petit cours sur les avions. C'était honnêtement c'est bien trouvé.
That's all this was. The beginner level. Next comes the intermediate test. We'll get started as soon as you are ready.
It sounds like the quizmaster isn't done yet.
Pas tout de suite, hein. On va reprendre l'enquête. Hein. Bon, alors juste, je te montre Pinhead pour le truc de l'enquête, la liste des suspects. Alors perso, bon, attention, alors je précise, Amanda, Forrest Kessel, ce sont un peu les amis de David Young, donc ils sont pas dans le vol. Little Peggy, c'est sa femme. Alors, qui comme par hasard une espèce de sosie à Olivia Jones. Derek Beauchaman, c'est un peu l'enquêteur qui avait capturé le passeur qui s'appelle Rabbit Antonio Zapatero, enfin Rabbit c'est son surnom, et qu'il aurait arrêté dans le premier passé, mais qu'il aurait disparu après un éclair. On a ce monsieur Philippe Chenet là, qui t'inspire pas confiance. Nous avons Roland Wallen, un black géant médecin creepy, Duncan, un styliste chelou, et Deborah Anderson, une hystérique de la panique. Mais quand je dis hystérique de la panique, c'est vraiment hystérique de la panique, hein. T'as envie de lui foutre une claque juste pour la calmer, la madame. Et on va essayer de finir avec... attends, peut-être juste avant, parce que si jamais ça déclenche encore des QTE à la longue, si je meurs, enfin si je perds, je vais perdre toute ma progression. Oui, pour sauvegarder, c'est les téléphones. Cherche pas. Cherche pas la logique. Bon. Il me reste qu'un indice. Oups.
When indeed, young Mr. Young. So funny, you would ask.
What does that mean?
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence. You, of all people, should understand.
Il était aussi dans l'autre passé, mais il était apparu mystérieusement comme ça, et maintenant il est de nouveau là, mais assis, comme un vrai passager.
Time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
That lightning strike. How did you know about it before it even happened? Don't tell me you can control lightning strikes.
C'est Zeus en réalité.
Your ability to look is not bad, but you need to be able to observe a little more carefully.
Et oui, ça aurait été plus simple de voir bien vite se repérer. La fin panne n'a pas explosé, fonctionne bien. Ah oui, ce détail. Dans le passé, enfin dans le futur, enfin, il y a eu une explosion quoi. Ça va être chiant quand tu vas devoir dire dans le passé ou dans le futur.
You have good observational skills. You already know the answer. Am I correct?
Ah, elle a même pas eu le temps de finir. Direction d'avion. Bon, on a toutes les preuves. Allez, moment de réflexion.
I've collected all the puzzle pieces.
The west side window.
I'm very sorry, sir.
I don't know who you are. That's it. This piece of the past has been solved. Marshall, are you really sentimental enough to hold on to a pen that can't even write? Unexpected. Most unexpected. You seem quite different from the man I first imagined you to be, but that doesn't mean you're totally free from suspicion.
I told you
The same trick won't work twice.
Damn it!
Le mec, il veut vraiment mourir.
The first time for you.
2 fois le même stylo.
The Fenway Park ticket was a used ticket.
What?
The seat cover pattern is cherry blossom and snow.
What are you rambling about?
The destination is in the other direction. The sun can be seen from the windows on the right side. In other words, the aircraft is flying south.
Explain yourself clearly!
I am David Young, a private detective who also collaborates with the BPD. Now you, Derek Buchanan, I consider you suspicious. If you are the one I'm after, you're gonna remain heavily involved in my investigation from now on. So let me give you this warning. I'll do whatever it takes to achieve my goal. I'll never give up. Even if it means I have to get in your way. So be ready for that. Oh, one other thing. Something I probably ought to mention. According to the BPD files, you get killed while transporting the courier known as Rabbit.
Il te spoil le futur quoi.
Oh God. What the hell?
David Young, enquête nécessaire. Monsieur Propre qui ne m'apprécie pas.
Going to be killed?
Monsieur... En fait c'est Dark Monsieur Propre.
And Olivia Jones. They vanished right in front of my eyes. Literally, vanished. They didn't vanish at all. They were never on this flight. This isn't the AG Flight 117 of Boston. It's a different aircraft, heading for Washington.
Donc quoi?
In other words, they didn't
Ils
vanish.
n'ont pas disparu.
I moved.
Donc ce serait vraiment lui qui se serait déplacé comme je l'avais pensé.
Must have happened at that moment.
Mais comment faire pour revenir?
I used the broken fountain pen to come further back in time.
Ah non, c'est donc pas la foudre. C'est vraiment lui qui aura utilisé son pouvoir.
I don't feel anything from either one anymore.
David. Why do you
Punaise.
shave your beard every day?
Punaise, le fantôme de sa femme, quoi.
Grow out. Such a waste.
Little Peggy. What should I do?
Encore quitter eux, je parie. Putain. Putain de taser. Ah, c'est la fin du chapitre. Enfin, collection. Ah, j'ai oublié les lettres de Little Piggy. Ah, je les ai oubliées. Il faudra que j'aille les... Bon, de toute manière, je vois... Oh, punaise, combien il y a de choses à faire. Ouais. Ça me donnera une motivation de refaire le jeu, on dirait. La nouvelle barbe Rockstar, quoi. Ajoute... Punaise. Bon, on commence juste le début et après on se quitte parce que je dois aller me préparer à manger. Putain, mais que fout Dante ici? Enfin, Dante avec un teint encore plus blanc que d'habitude. Ouais. C'est le hibou blanc. Non, on va s'arrêter là. C'est midi 30 bientôt. Je vais aller me préparer à manger. Et on continuera cet épisode soit ce soir, soit demain. Mais en tout cas, oh punaise. Merci Milan d'être passé là. En tout cas, il reste... En tout cas, je verrai à l'occasion si je rejoue à l'épisode 1. Pour tout débloquer. En tout cas, merci à ceux qui ont qui sont passés assister au live. Mangez bien et portez-vous bien. Oui.